Hola muchachos. I don't know why I started the video like that, but we're gonna roll with it. Today I'm super excited because I haven't done a video in a while. I know. I am actually filming a video that it's taking me a month to film. You guys will see why, but that will be up probably next week because the month is about to end since when I started it. That's going to go up, but I'm doing a makeup review of the ASPYN OVARD, I don't know how to say the last name, and Tarte palette. I love ASPYN. I've always adored her style and her makeup taste and the way she dresses. It's just so like bohemian and I love it. And when I saw this palette, I was like, oh my god, this is so nice. Also, it works perfectly because right now I am on a vacation. It's not really vacation. I'm just kind of in Delaware right now to visit family, and it was my cousin's graduation. So I figured this would be the perfect palette to take with me because it is not only an eye palette, but it's a face palette. So you get a blush, a highlight, and 9 shadows. It is a high performance naturals palette. That's what it says. This is what the package looks like. Alright, I hope the glare isn't like too much. I'm right by a window. And then this is the back. And it says, ASPYN OVARD has been creating beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content on YouTube since 2010. Her millions of fans are obsessed with her beauty DIYs and styling tips, which she shares on her channel, ASPYN OVARD. She married her high school sweetheart, fellow YouTuber creator Parker Ferris, in 2015. They share inside looks at their personal life on their channel, ASPYN and Parker. ASPYN is also the founder and curator of Luca & Gray, an online fashion boutique. When she's not traveling the world, you can find her creating content at her home in Utah. ASPYN OVARD and inovie. Oh, okay, that's in French. No, we're not gonna read that. The packaging is so beautiful. It's basically like a rose gold color, and it just says Iron Cheek palette underneath her name, and again, Tarte at the top. But I love this rose gold palette print. I've never seen anything like it, and when I open the box, it actually looks exactly like that on the inside. Again, sorry for the glare, but it's super beautiful. The only thing is it's prone for fingerprints, which you guys can see. Okay, that's not a little setup. Other than that, in person, it's so beautiful. When you open it up, this is what the palette looks like. It has the 9 shadows and then the blush and the highlight right there. It has a huge mirror, again, great for traveling. That's why I brought this palette with me, and then on the mirror it does say her name and then Tarte. So basically what I'm going to be doing today is just putting on the shadows and telling you guys what I think of them, as well as the blush and highlight, which I have already tried out the blush and highlight, which I'm a really big fan of. And yeah, also I will do quick swatches and then that will be it. So let's get right into me trying the shadows on. The first color, Brilliance, is a really pretty nice light color for the brow or inner corner. You can even pop this on the lid if you're doing something more natural, but kind of has tiny flakes of glitter, but it actually is more of a satin color. The next shade, Santorini Sands, is a really nice, cool, matte, neutral color, has more brown undertones. Married Life is kind of a nice setting shade for the lid. It's a nice matte, light color. High School Sweetheart is more of a darker Santorini Sands, but has more pink undertones. Still cool tone though, so it's really nice for the crease and things like that. Heart of Gold is so pigmented, it's ridiculous. It's basically a nice bronzy gold color, has nice flecks of glitter in it. Tea Time is a matte brown neutral, not too dark, but just enough to give you some dimension. Endless Summer is insane, probably my favorite shade of eyeshadows from the whole palette. Super glittery, super pigmented, super shiny. Road Trip is a brown color, basic brown, has more of that chocolatey red undertone. Wanderlust is a super pretty satin color as well. It doesn't have as much pigment as any of the other shades, shimmer wise, but it's still really pretty. Made You Blush is a super neutral, cool toned pink blush. I love it. I could wear it with anything. And Pure Soul, the highlighter, is, you could see it just on my fingers. It's insane with just one swatch. It's more of an icy, warm highlighter color. So the first color I'm going to dip into is called Married Life. I'm going to try and do as many shadows on my eyes as possible today, but this is a really nice, soft, pinky nude color, which is just going to help me set like my eyeshadow primer in a way and get my eyes ready for the blending later on. It is basically the color of my skin tone, so that's why it's a nice setting shade. The next shade I'm going to go into is probably, I'm deciding. I think I want to do Santorini Sands. It's a little bit darker version of that color. This has more of a brown neutral undertone instead of that pink. So this is just gonna get my eyes ready for more transition colors. All of Tarte's formulas are always super pigmented and super creamy. So when I saw this, I was definitely like, yes, I have to pick this up because I knew that it would come in handy. And also for people who are really just into natural looks, I know a lot of people tend to go for the naked palettes, but like something like this while it's out right now would probably be a better option for you because you're also getting a highlighter and a blush. So actually I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit just so you can see what we're working with. Tarte shadows you do have to build up, but I like it, but I also hate it because it does mean you have to keep dipping back in, but at the same time, if you are going for a subtle effect for that day, you don't have to go with the full extreme. Now I'm gonna go into High School Sweetheart, which I really like this color. This is like a light mauve color. Again, just building in my crease and blending that in with Santorini Sands. So this is how it is looking so far. I really like how it's coming out. Now for my lid, I am going to take, I think I'm going to take Endless Summer on my lid and then do Brilliance in my inner corner and brow. I really wanted to try as many shades as I could for you. Oh my god, Endless Summer is just like one of those colors where I'm just like, wow. You don't even need MAC Fix Plus with it, which I do have here, but I don't even think I'm going to use it because it's so blinding already. Which is good because that means if you take this with you, there's some fallout though. Which is good though, because if you take this with you on vacation, you don't need to carry MAC Fix Plus with you, which I always seem to do because I always find myself using it. But I really like, can you guys see that? Like I don't need it at all. You could probably even go in with your finger, but I'm not trying to do that right now. And not for nothing, but can you guys see how fast it's taking me too? Like it's super easy to use. There's no super amount of blending you have to do. I'm just gonna go back in with High School Sweetheart and blend that out. And now I am going to take my crease brush again and go in with Road Trip. Place it in the outer V just to give some depth. Now I'm going back in with High School Sweetheart just to make sure everything is blended out. Alrighty, and now I am going to go in with my pointed tip brush and I'm going to take Brilliance. I'm going to pop that in the inner corner. Now Brilliance, depending on what look you're going for, you could use MAC Fix Plus with this. I'm not going to because I do think it's just a pretty natural inner corner shade on its own. But isn't it crazy how I'm like using this whole entire eyeshadow palette for one look? Like I've actually never been able to do that before in my entire life. And I'm going to take a small flat brush and I'm going to take Brilliance again and I'm just going to go under the brow. Give a little pop. Now I'm just going to take that small flat brush again and go in with Tea Time since we haven't used that one yet. And that's what I'm going to use to smoke out my bottom lash. Like the whole palette's just so cohesive. And that's what I really like about it. Alrighty, and then I think I'm going to take a little bit of Wonderlush just so I can see how that works. And put that on the lower lash. Just so we could test every color. Alrighty, so this is the finished eye look. I'll show you guys up close. The last thing I'm going to do is show you guys the blush and highlight. Made You Blush is so pretty. It's like perfect for any look really. You can wear it with anything. I do think this is a really pretty summer palette though in my opinion. Spring and summer. And also my mom is in the room and she kind of just brought up a good point that because I am a makeup artist, this is a really nice palette to do on brides who want, you know, a nice natural look. Nothing too much. So that is how the blush looks. I don't like to overdo it on my blush, but I mean, this blush is really buildable. And then the last thing I'm going to do is show you Pure Soul, which is the highlight color. And you guys can tell. Oh my god, I didn't even realize I put that much on my brush. I'm just going to kind of drag that up in a C shape. Like, this is actually insane. And again, nice and natural. Like, when it's not hitting the light, it's super natural. Like, you can still see it, but it doesn't create a cast on your face or anything like that. That's my thing. I hate when highlights create like a cast on your face. And that is what the highlight looks like, and that is the completed look. I am going to just put mascara on super fast, and I'll be right back. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Ooh, reflecting some light on my face. Cool. I am so obsessed with this palette. I don't think I could say anything else about it. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell how much I liked it. That's why I wanted to do this review, because as soon as I saw it, I knew I was gonna like it. I love Tarte's formula. This is super creamy, super buttery, goes on so smooth. Also, I just wanted to mention the palette does go for $39, which, you know, after tax comes out to about, I'd say, like $41, $42. So yeah, that's the pricing. I think $39 for that is pretty reasonable. You're getting 9 shadows with super great quality. You're getting a highlighter, you're getting a blush. Again, super great quality. I don't really think that anyone should pass this palette up. And I could tell that when I went to go in and get mine, there was only 2 left. And I was like, okay, well, I have to get it because I know that there's a possibility that I might not be able to get my hands on it. That's my review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for future videos. Don't forget to check out my old videos too. And leave me comment suggestions down below if you guys have anything you would like me to film. Hey guys, I just wanted to update you because I kind of got cut off. My camera died, so I just wanted to show you guys, first of all, the makeup in daylight. I definitely put on way too much highlighter. I don't normally go this overboard, but it's still really pretty. And I just added some lip gloss. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to say one more time, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. So, bye!